Hello folks, welcome back to episode 3 of Shadowrun Returns. Last time you left us, we had our heroes here. Me, Mags the Elf, who is a rigger, and our dear loved drone, Mr. Tumnus. Was a good little boy. Just fondled around a crime investigation, given a tramp back his blankets, bought coffee, and we're looking for a lass named Coyote. She works somewhere in this building here, but we're going to just have a chat to everyone we see first, because, you know, that's the done thing in these games. So let's talk to Sally. Sally is a dwarf, or possibly a midget. The dwarf merchant is packing up her stand for the night.
I'm closed. Come back tomorrow.
You've got a great view of the alley across the street. Don't suppose you saw the murder that happened here? She grunts.
Sure, I was closing up when I heard a series of explosions from behind the Union.
A couple of seconds later, this guy comes out, runs across the street, didn't get a good look at him. Then all the lights in the alley exploded all of a sudden. Things got pretty quiet after that. And let me guess, you didn't go running over to see if the guy was okay? Hell no, round here that kind of thing gets you killed. Well, thanks for your time.
No problem.
Well, Sally, you're a scholar and a gentleman. Gentlewoman. Gentle dwarf. A thing. You're a thing. I love nerps.
Still no idea what a nerp. Mr. Tumnus, what's a nerp?
Oh Christ, you're the new Eddie, aren't you? That's it, Mr. Tumnus, you are now just Eddie as well. Let's talk to him. You appear to have... No, he doesn't have my sprite. Bobby.
Hi, chummer. Got some tasty morsel for you. Just what every well-dressed Shadowrunner should have in his back pocket.
Let's see what you have. Kamikaze and Nitro. Oh, these are drugs. Oh, he's trying to sell me some drugs. No, thank you, sir. I don't have time for your wacky-backy.
This is the best place to party.
See, this is why the current American administration, you need to invest in infrastructure. That's why shit like that happens. You don't invest in infrastructure, bits of your fucking streets fall off. Alright, let's go into Seamstresses Union. You're about to leave the Barons. Confirm.
Exposition.
The Seamstresses Union. Relative to the rest of the Barons, Touristville is a neon-clothed oasis. At its heart is the Seamstresses Union, housed in an old brown house building on the corner of illegal and opportunity. Bums huddled together, gangers strut the streets, and occasionally the salaryman comes in slumming. The Union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt and restored so many times that it's like an aging style, wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. The wild ivory going out of the gutters adds to the effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversation washes over you. The dive bar denizens raise their heads, take your measure, and then go back to the business. This is the kind of place where everyone knows your name, but keeps it to themselves. The pub. What have we got? Vote Vunkelzahn 2056, UCAS President. Yeah, he's got my vote. I like his suit. Hate not hope, my friends. Well, wait, hope not hate. No, goddammit.
I'm not going alone. The Ripper is a lie.
Just listen in. Hi, don't... Oh, news! News. Always stay up to date on the news.
Nerps.
Breaking news. Orc activist encourages crowd of 7,000 trolls and orcs to fight back against racism. Lone Star concerned for public safety. Oh dear. Well, let's chat to him.
Hey guy, I got some extra outfits I'm trying to unload. You want first dibs?
Sure, I'll buy random clothing off you. This does give +1 intelligence. And +3 armour. But it looks like shit. This gives 2 armour and 1 intelligence. 300 quid for 1. Maybe later. Let's ask around first. Cherry Bomb, who is a scantily clad elven maiden. The bartender is a striking elf, sporting a perfectly toned body, perfectly pouty lips, and perfectly tapered ears. Her eyes harmonise, save me, and take me in equal measure, hitting just the right notes for the maximum extraction of tips. She looks at you, sees another elf, and smiles big.
Hi there. Haven't seen you here before. What can I get you?
Why am I giving her the voice of a 1920s salesman? How about a date? She giggles with practice ease for the elf girl next door.
That's sweet. Nobody ever asked me that round here. Sorry, babe. I'm off the menu. Drink?
Fine. Whiskey straight up. Starts to turn away when a man with the face of a survivor and the zeal of a convert tugs at their arm hard. It's clear the two have a history. They try to keep their voices low, but the intensity of the conversation makes them easy to overhear.
Jerry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you could end up dead or worse. The Ripper is out there and he's real. That last killing happened just down the block. And now Coyote's missing. They'll probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, Cherry Bomb, think.
Oh shit, I need Coyote.
I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting a PhD from UW in neuroprosthetics study under Ogermans.
And how am I paying for it? Bartending, tips. There are faster ways in the Baron for a girl to earn that kind of scratch, but I'm not taking them. So what do you want from me?
I want what you want. A better life. A better world for everyone. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that. I've heard all this before. This isn't some kind of trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different now. The Brotherhood.
Cherry Bomb's face is hard, armoured in lipstick and low expectations. Oh, that's a band name. Lipstick and low expectations.
Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich Bellevue types who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations.
Oh, it's totally not Scientology.
This isn't about money. It's about binding the world together in brotherhood. Come with me. Attend a discovery meeting. Get to the core of who you are. I heard Lynn Telestrian give a talk last night called The New Family of the Sixth World.
Oh, Telestrian. That was the name of that CEO chap.
I've got family right here, Shane. The drunks and lowlives and whores, and I choose them over any of your Brotherhood members. Now, Buzz, I need to get back to work.
With body language that leaves no question that her conversation is over, Cherry Bomb turns her back to him. God damn it, man. Sorry, I got interrupted. He's got the strength of the righteous, doesn't he? Be careful about whose conversations you listening on here. Some folks aren't friendly as I am. You got the look that says you're not in here just for entertainment. You a badge? Do I look like a cop? She flutters her eyelashes. No, babe. You look like someone who knows the shadows. We're trained to spot bronze the minute they walk in here. Something I can help you with? I have a few questions. Ask away. Tell me about this place. Some come here for booze, some for companionship. Others are looking for something they can't get anywhere else. If it's illegal or immoral and it can be bought, sold, rented or consumed, you can probably find it here. The Union seems to attract people like you. Well, I do have a mass consumption of, like, Finnish goat pornography, so... Is that available? So, who was that you were talking to? Shane, old boyfriend. He used to work here. But one day I saw a billboard for the Universal Brotherhood, and that was that. Went to a meeting, made new friends, moved in with them. I was happy for him, until he started coming around trying to recruit me. I don't need that dreck. A guy named Coyote. Is she here? She looks worried. No, I think she's away on business. Business, huh? Is she a shaman with the name Coyote? She laughs. No. She shot a coyote once, thinking it was a shaman who double-crossed us. We've been calling a coyote ever since. Face falls. She's been missing for a couple of days now. Some people think Verupa got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. Ever heard of Sam Watts? She nods. Sam was a regular customer, and a regular pain in the ass for a long time I've been here. Talked a big game, but he was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, always went straight to his head, chips, drugs or booze. Coyote had a soft spot for him, though. Did you see Sam on the night he died? Nope, that was Coyote's shift. Who runs this place? I want to talk to him. That'll be Mrs. Kabuto. She's in the back room. You can't miss her. Thanks for the intel. I appreciate the help. Gutter punks have to stick together. Talk to you later. Nerps. Seriously, I'm just gonna have to Google nerps, and I'm not sure I'm gonna like what I find. Wyvern stoof. Gin Parks. The Asian woman's expression reads open for business, but her demeanor reads dealer rather than companion. She has a jack on her neck, a gun on her hip, and a chip on her shoulder. She eyes you with a sneer. You look like you could use some firepower, something simple. I got guns so smart they practically fire themselves. You looking for tech? Got some of that too, if that's the way you roll. Sure, show me what you got. Beretta AK-97. Doberman. Smoker, frags, medikits. Probably should get a drone repair kit. Like, I'll have one of them, please. Thank you. Mr. Cluey. Nerps. Let's chat with him. Posted at the doorway in the VIP section is a tower of troll muscle wrapped in impossibly tailored suit. They're a product of good genes or expensive aftermarket cosmetic work. The troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face, and his polished tusks and a goatee accentuate the set of a lantern jaw.
Welcome. Please behave yourself.
Will do. You get trouble in here often?
Nothing a stern look usually can't solve.
You have business here? I was a friend of Sam Watts. Know him?
Sure, everyone here knew Sam. Shame to lose part of the family.
There's a sharpness in Clue's eyes, the look of a man who has seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. In your role here, I suppose you often had to escort Sam to the door.
Yeah, albeit gently.
Sam was a drunk, but usually wasn't a violent one. Usually? What about the night he died? He was a bit agitated.
Didn't catch the specifics. Might have been over a woman. Thought I was going to have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangers posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead.
I appreciate you talking with me.
Happy to help.
Oh, Mr. Cluey, you sound like a nice man. Johnny Clean. The man is dressed like a janitor, but is wearing unusually clean overalls. He's tall, rail thin, and has a cunning look in his eye that says he's more than just a maintenance man. Howdy, name's Johnny Clean. You new? Yep, first time. Just looking around the place. Well, enjoy yourself. This looks like your type of place. I'm just sweeping up a bit. Noog. Covered in glowing magical talismans and fetishes, the troll does not seem fully this world. He mumbles to himself constantly, apparently participating in several conversations at once, but with entities you can neither see nor hear. Told you, it's not like that at all. Bring me some proof and you shall have it. I am honoured, your majesty. That was why I said use mustard instead of catsup. Forgive me, Jean. I was a fool. He looks you in the eye. His other conversations are hold. You may peruse my magical wares and see their glory. I don't want to... Magic sucks. Ah, here we go. Here's the lady. Mrs. Kabuto watches you cross the room, sizing you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see that she's of mixed race, African-Japanese. Her demeanour says, "This is my house, mess with it at your peril." Her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks.
Konbanwa, good evening. My, but aren't you the pretty elf? Are you enjoying the Seamstresses' Union? There should be plenty for a man like you to enjoy.
She eyes you closely.
Or is this business?
Good God, what sort of things does a man like me enjoy? Except for Finnish goat pornography, of course. Business.
I suspected as much when you walked in. Ome, what business do you have with me?
Looking for information. She eyes you suspiciously.
Of course you are. Knowledge is power, nay?
So I have been told.
Soka, and what can I do to help you? And why?
Jake sent me.
Ah, I'm glad to see that Jake Armitage is still alive. Again, he leads an interesting life. Very well, if Jake sent you to me, I will help you. What do you want to know?
How well do you know Sam?
I knew him. We all did. Sam was a regular here. Whatever he could beg or borrow, enough he knew yen to become altered in some way. Drugs, chips, alcohol. It didn't matter to Sam, as long as he was bent. He was always looking for his next fix. He clung to this place like it was his lifeline, and we treated him as part of the family. Even though, if none of us truly liked him, except Coyote.
Did you see Sam on the night of his death?
He was here, quite inebriated as he often was. Coyote was working the bar that night. She informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Cluey, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jake escort Sam out the back door to the alley. That was the last I saw of either of them.
Why is this place called the Seamstresses' Union?
During the gold rush years, there was a census, and the politicians wanted as high a number as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster their numbers, they decided to include all the working girls, of which there were many, to the rolls. However, given the times, they could not enlist the girls' true occupation, so they entered them all as seamstresses. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she named it the Seamstresses' Union, so potential workers would know that they would be treated fairly there, and thus a rich tradition was born.
Oh God, this is not really a question you want to ask a lady. So, you're a former seamstress?
No, perhaps when we know each other more, I will reveal more about myself. For now, enjoy the union.
One more question. Can you tell me where to find Coyote? Her face darkens.
Would what I could. I have not seen her in 2 days. She's a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I fear for her.
If she's smart, why fear for her?
Because she is in a dangerous line of work, and there's always someone smarter, more prepared. Her room is upstairs if you're looking for her. I invite you to examine it. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she has missed 2 shifts now, and cannot be reached on her comm. It is unlike her. If something has happened, I will not have inaction on my conscience. Here is the key.
Thank you, Mrs. Kubota. Here's a lady just enjoying a sexy elf smoking a cigarette. Do that dance, baby. Do that dance. Just left and right. Bumping it left and right. Now it's enough of that. To the stairs. Let's see what's up here. There's a mid-grade security panel attached to a nearby door. It's set to require a password for entry. We don't have rigging, though I could probably do with it, as we can open all sorts of doors and weird and wonderful shit if we had decent decking, not rigging. Now, let me see. Let me check. Decking 2, yeah. Fuck it, let's spend some of this karma on basic skill points. Always good to know how to get in and out of places. Where was it? New etiquette. Shit, it should have been here. Here we go. Can equip Sony CTY 360. There we go. There's 2 levels of decking. A little bit of ranged combat wouldn't go amiss. Or the ability to use a pistol. There we go, and dodge. You always need a bit of dodge. And of course we'll have better drone accuracy. And a point on my old drones. Hack the panel. Sweet. No better way of just doing it. Stuffed bear appears to be hiding something. Nitro. What's nitro? Strength for willpower +2 and charisma intelligence -2 for 5 rounds. Just random drugs. Do not need. Only if I was like playing a fucking berserker or something. Naughty lady poster, I've got that one in my room. If you remember from the start. Back here then. Maha! Looks like Coyote keeps her clothes in boxes on the floor. Not a bad little, not my storage method of choice. Frame painting of Chicago. Stand is littered with action movies and cigarette butts. The great cyberpunk future where everyone has synthetic lungs and you can smoke as much as you like. OT's bed. Her diary. Open the diary to first page. There's a receipt stuck between the pages and a diary entry. Inspect the receipt. Receipt for a Browning max power pistol with 3-inch with Gin Park downstairs, and a note saying how big guns on hot women turn her on. Read the diary entry. I came back from my shift to find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping on an apartment floor. It's getting fragging ridiculous. I want to be with him, with the real Paco, but this cutter direct keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different with the gang. It's how I make my cash, baby, he always says. I try to tell him that he doesn't need it, cash. I can support us both with what I make at Seamstresses Union, but he still goes on these runs, with these bozos all over my floor. I feel like he's just seeing how far he can push me before I kick him out. I try to be patient with him, but why does it all have to be one way? As soon as the last cutter was out the door, I lost it. I told him if he ever pulled shit like that again, he would be sleeping in the alley. Of course, he begged and pleaded with me, telling him it wouldn't happen again, but I don't want to deal with this anymore. But I don't want him to leave. He's the reason I got all that stuff last year. Got my bartending license, got this apartment, got this life. I know he cares about me and loves me more than his involvement with the Cutters. I just wish I could slice out that gang from our life together. Slice out the fear that comes along with it. Sounds like her boyfriend is a gang member. I came back from... No. Flip to a different page. Page 2. Paper has a handwritten poem on it and a diary entry. Read the poem. Let's just say that Paco should stick to guns and motorcycles and leave poetry to others. Sometimes it seems like Paco reads my mind, or my diary. Maybe he does the latter. I wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Paco! Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the Cutters once. He leaves the apartment with a "see you in a few hours, babe," and returns without comment. I don't know if it's really going to help us avoid the subject in conversation completely, but I feel better without constant arguing about it. The last 2 nights I've come home from work to Paco waiting up for me, slouching on the old dumpster couch with a novel 4 inches from his face. Imagine that as I turn the key in the door, he perks up and makes himself look especially studious for when I get to the door open. He seems superficially surprised to see me, but I love his little act. Do a different page. Page 3. An old photograph is stuck between pages. Look at picture. Picture shows a young girl with caramel skin and dark brown hair. She has a snake wrapped around her arm. Yet she is smiling. The back of the photograph has shadow scrawled on it. Inspect for receipt. A COD receipt for a special order. £5 of zebra meat from Maury's Meat Emporium, located near Pike Place Market. To a different page. Apparently there's nothing on here except for a receipt and a zebra meat thing. A receipt to a wall safe installed near the bathroom. Door set to a combination 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 6. Sweet, let's rob a blind. Input the code. Safe beeps cheerfully and door opens. Yay! What would we like? Send this to my stash. Nice grenade. I regularly just keep ass tons of grenades in my safe. Home security, baby. Coyote's computer is ancient. Probably fished it out of a junkyard. Doesn't even have a data jack, and the cracked display is covered with fingerprints. Tapping the keyboard causes the dust cake fan to spin up, only to display an on-screen password. Select password recovery. Please answer 3 security questions to reset password. Number 1, your first childhood pet. Shadow the Snake. Your favourite musical act. Let's ask some people downstairs. They might know. Cause I haven't a fucking clue. Hello. Do you know Coyote's favourite band? Indeed I do. She plays her Starfire records so loudly. You can hear them down here. I've told Mr. Clue to have her turn that deck down more than once. Okay, see you around. Bye. Alright, so number 2, Starfire. If only I was a bit better at hacking. So, Shadow. Starfire. Let's name your home to Chicago. And stored. Password has been reset to NQPABDST. For security, never write down your password. Logging you in. Christ. Okay, calendar. Meet with Delilah about gig. Meet Paco for date at Pike Place Market, due in 30 minutes. Okay, so we can go meet Paco. Contacts. Coyote's contact list has exactly 1 entry. Someone named Paco. There is no common link number or other contact of information for him available. This does not seem like a very useful list of contacts. No shit. Access history. Quick scan of a recent search shows that Coyote has been researching a great deal about hellhounds. It also suggests that more than a casual interest in vintage action figures. Let's have a chat to old Mrs. Kabuto.
Konnichiwa.
Okay, this seems like a good place to leave it. We're hitting the 30 minutes mark here. So we've got the information. We're on our way to tracking down Coyote. Well, we know where her boyfriend is at least. We're going to a meat market. So, just need to have a chat to old Mrs. Kabuto. And that's for next time, to be honest. So, hope you enjoyed, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to just leave us balanced here on this rather saucy dancing man. Not her. Don't want her. There we go, that's better. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Catch you next time. Give me a comment if you like how things are going, or if you want anything to change up. Alright, see you around. Jabbering Magpie signing out. Bye!